So Justin Trudeau, in the midst of dealing with this ongoing pandemic, has quietly moved forward with the arms deal that he has with the Saudis. So the timing of this is really quite striking because it's clear this is done at just the perfect time when everyone else, the media, is distracted by the ongoing pandemic. The perfect time to allow this to go through with as little criticism as possible. So first, let me show you the this tweet here from Martin Lukács. Tweets out, Thursday afternoon before a 4-day weekend, in the midst of a global media monopolizing pandemic, the perfect time for liberals to announce they've green-lighted exporting more death machines to the Saudi dictators. So this was a deal that was done under the previous prime minister, under Stephen Harper, the Conservative government, and was carried forward with Trudeau's Liberals. They have had ample opportunity to stop this, to end this, and I believe about a year ago, Justin Trudeau had spoke about the idea of ending this deal or getting out of this deal, and then ultimately never did. Now, this is so just to give you some context here, this is in the midst of an ongoing illegal and immoral war in Yemen, where about 91,000 people have been killed, and 85,000 children have either starved or died from preventable diseases. And here they are in the middle of that war in Yemen, sending the Saudis more death machines. Now, I want to give you a little reaction here. Actually, first, I do want to share this. So this is from the Globe and Mail on the story. The government said Thursday it would begin reviewing export permit applications on a case-by-case basis, ending a ban on new permits for shipments of controlled goods to Saudi Arabia imposed in the fall of 2018. Controlled goods include military equipment, such as light armored vehicles, LAVs, made by General Dynamics Land Systems in London, Ontario, under a long-term contract brokered by the Canadian government. So this is what they are for. The contract is for these light armored vehicles going to the Saudis. Now, I do want to, this is not supposed to be here. I want to share a response here from Christo Avalis. He's a YouTuber. Check him out. Fantastic. He does fantastic work. Quote tweets the news on Canada doing this, saying, can't fix the CERB, can sell weapons to one of the world's most evil regimes. So the CERB is the response benefit, the relief benefit that Canadians are receiving right now. About 900,000 Canadians are excluded from the relief benefit. So while many Canadians are able to apply, and if you apply and you're approved, you get $2,000 a month for the next 4 months. But to be able to apply, you have to be directly impacted by COVID-19. Either your job does or you yourself. And it doesn't include many Canadians, including students or people that were already unemployed and aren't now able to get this relief benefit. So, as Christo mentions here, the government can't fix that, but they can sell the Saudis, $14 billion worth of essentially weapons. Now, there's also this. This was sent out today. This is the official Canadian Foreign Policy Twitter account. They tweeted out, now is the time to put armed conflict on lockdown, to protect the most vulnerable, and to focus together on the true fight of our lives, the fight against the pandemic. This was tweeted out today while they are sending armored vehicles to the Saudis. Just incredible. I mean, you really can't expect anything different with a government like this that really engages in this sort of propaganda, pretending they are one thing when they are something else. One more thing here. Excuse me. There is the myth of Canada as a peacekeeping nation. Now, there is a lot to this. There's a lot of history to this. I really just want to give you one quote to sort of give you an idea of of what Canada does compared to what people think we do. So Canada is often viewed as a peacekeeping nation. Oh, we're the world's peacekeepers. The reality is a lot different. So if I can find what I'm looking for here. Here we go. All right. So while Canada is viewed as, the peacekeepers, in reality, the numbers are a lot different. By the time Justin Trudeau and Stephen Harper clashed over whether or not Canada was truly still a peacekeeping country during the 2015 election campaign, only 68 Canadian peacekeepers were still in the field. By comparison, countries such as Ethiopia, Rwanda, India, Pakistan, and Bangladesh all currently contribute over 6,000 peacekeepers each to UN missions. So Canada, the great peacekeepers, 68 at the time Canadian peacekeepers. Now, I imagine the number's a lot higher now, but I don't have the official numbers in front of me, so I can't guarantee that. But I imagine the Liberal government has invested a little more into this. But generally, Canada is viewed as more of a peacekeeping nation than we actually are. And when we are selling light armored vehicles to the Saudis during a disastrous war in Yemen, how can we claim to be peacekeepers when we are engaging in this and during a pandemic trying to sneak this news past Canadians?